Pelota is a ball game that originated in the Basque region of France and Spain. Most versions are played against the wall, throwing the ball either by hand, with a racket, a bat, or a basket. In some versions, teams play face-to-face, separated by a net, or just a line on the ground. Basque pelota balls come in different diameters and weights, according to the type of game they're going to be used for. But all have been made the same basic way for hundreds of years. A core wrapped in rubber, then wool, then leather. To make the rubber wrapping, this machine deposits a line of natural rubber onto a paper strip, which passes under a heating lamp so that the rubber becomes more malleable. A second sheet of paper is then added on top. Two rollers compress the encased rubber into a flat strip. Nowadays, the pelota ball's core is generally plastic, and its size varies according to the diameter and weight of the final ball. The next machine removes the paper and wraps the rubber strip around the core. The machine stops wrapping when the ball-to-be reaches its specific diameter and weight. The rubber-wrapped core is then placed on another machine that wraps it in wool yarn, ensuring it maintains a perfect shape. Pelota in Spanish means ball, but the word is also the root of the Latin word pilus, which means hair, and wool, of course, is sheep's hair. The wool yarn is wrapped around the core, again until the ball is its specific diameter and weight. To make the ball's outer layer, figures of 8 are first traced onto a piece of goat skin. The shapes are then roughly cut out with a knife. They're then soaked in water for a few minutes to make them supple. Next, the yarn is coated with a liquid synthetic rubber. They then take 2 figure-of-8 goat skins per ball and wrap them in opposite directions. The skins are temporarily held in place with tiny nails. The 2 hides are then stitched together using a strong synthetic thread. The pattern has evolved over time, but the key is to pull the stitches tightly so that the ball inside doesn't move. Once the sewing is complete, the nails are removed. The maker's mark is then drawn on the ball with a felt pen. After which the ball is put through a gauge to ensure that it corresponds to the correct intended diameter. If the ball doesn't pass through the first hole, but passes through the second, the diameter is correct. The final step is to grease the leather with tallow, purified fat from cow's kidneys. 1 small glob evenly coats 20 or so balls after 10 minutes in this specially designed machine. The tallow nourishes and protects the leather. No finished ball leaves the manufacturer without undergoing a bounce test. Pelota balls used for recreation only may have a core made of boxwood, but those used for regulated games must have a plastic core. White pelota balls are designed for playing against a coloured wall, but balls designed to be used against a white wall are dyed black prior to the tallow being applied. Pelota is also played across a net or a line on the ground, and the size of the ball varies depending on which version of the sport is being played. Just watch the windows of that cafe.